Dear Black Pillars, there's a few things I got to get off my chest that I've been thinking about lately. And looking at the Black Pill community, looking at some of their beliefs, some of the people in my comment section talking about it, I really don't like to acknowledge these people because I couldn't be further away from the things that they believe in, although I do think there is some truth to the things they say, but a lot of it is pussy to me. If you're somebody who's watching this video and have no idea what the black pill is, let me fill you in just a little bit about their belief systems. So people who believe in a black pill tend to view the dating market as inherently unfair. They see that the women have all the advantages while the men have all the disadvantages. They believe that physical appearance is the most important factor of attraction, and they also believe that there's nothing you can do to change your level of attractiveness. Additionally, they believe that women are only attracted to a small percentage of men, and that a majority of men are destined to either die alone or settle for a partner that they're not attracted to, that's bad for them, that they really don't want. They view the world as inherently unfair because of your genetics, and that they are powerless to do anything to change their circumstances. Now, as I'm explaining this, some of you may already be thinking a lot of this stuff sounds extremely goofy, and well, that's because it is. And something that I seen today really put a lot of what the black pillars believe in into perspective. Like I mentioned previously, black pillars seem to think that you're born with what you have. There's really nothing you can do to change it. You know, if your genetics are bad, they're bad. Some people are just born predisposed with better genetics. And to a degree, that is true. Some people are born naturally predisposed to be taller, right? Some people are naturally born with bigger lips. Some people are naturally born predisposed to grow facial hair better. Like, these things are true. I'm not going to sit here and deny scientific fact that some people aren't born, you know, physically more gifted than others. I'm not going to pretend like that's bullshit. But what I won't pretend is bullshit is to sit here and say that there's absolutely fucking nothing you can do to better your situation. I don't want to hear that pussy shit ever being said again. If you're in my comment section, if anybody comment section talking about, oh, I'm just born ugly, there's nothing I can do, get the fuck up off the internet and go seek mental health therapy, because there is nothing else to call that except mental health issues. There's absolutely nothing. I don't care about this black pillar shit. There is a degree of truth in some of the things they say, but to think that there's nothing you can do about your situation is absolute blasphemy. Now, is it true that people who are 6'5" have great facial hair, right? Have great hairlines, great jaw structures? Is it true that they will be better off in the dating market than you will? Of course. I'm not here to dispute that. I'm not here to dispute that a 5'3" gynecologist is not going to be getting as many girls as a 6'5" athlete, right? I'm not here to argue that whatsoever. But to say that there's absolutely nothing you can do in your situation, to say that you're stuck and you're going to die alone and that you have to settle for somebody that's going to abuse you or you don't think is attractive, is a whole load of fucking garbage. I seen people, you know, with various disabilities, mental disabilities, physical disabilities, you know, people that are born with extra body parts, missing body parts, you know, people born deformed with mental illnesses. These people are able to find happy and fulfilling marriages. They're able to have families with their children. They're able to find spouses that love them and actually care for them, not because of how they look, but because the way they treat them, right? The way they engage with each other, right? They're able to start families. They're able to be in happy and loving relationships. And so to say, as somebody who, you know, maybe doesn't have the greatest hair, maybe doesn't have the greatest jawline, maybe doesn't have, you know, the nicest nose, cannot find love, is a whole lot of fucking garbage. Most of you watching this video, most of us watching this video, we're not perfect. We all got a little insecurities or a little flaws that we're not proud of, or some things that are a bit unsightly. Like, take me, for example. I'm wearing this hat right now mostly because my hair is bad. But look, bro, I got a big ass forehead. There ain't nothing I could do to get rid of this, bro. I got a big ass forehead and that shit shines. We could play tic-tac-toe on it right now. But you know what? I would be a complete pussy if I just sat there and complained about how big my forehead was and how, oh, it's stopping me from getting women, right? I don't got big lips. I know women like big lips. I got white boy lips. There's nothing I can do about it. I was born like this. And it would be stupid. It would be foolish for me to just sit here and complain about it all day and say, oh, I gotta be with somebody that doesn't love me and they're never gonna love me, I'm so ugly, yada yada. That's the most pussy shit I've ever seen. If you're into, you know, self-improvement for men, that is the least masculine thing you could possibly do, is sit around and mope in your problems and mope in the hand that God has dealt you. As men, it is one of our greatest strengths to be able to turn adversity into a positive. It is one of our greatest strengths to be able to have this anime hero origin story where, you know, we're being treated poorly mainly by the people around us, whether it's because the way we act, the way we look when we were younger, right? And to persevere through that, right? That's why when we hit the gym, there you see all those memes about who hurt you and like, using the pain as fuel and all that. You see all those, he broke up with his girlfriend, that's why he's going so hard on his set, right? It's a joke, but there's truth in all jokes. And if you feel like you've got dealt a bad hand in terms of your physical appearance, if you think, you're upset about being short, if you're upset about looking a certain way, you got to use that as fuel to better other areas of your life. If you're having a hard time dating, based whether it be on the way you look or not, right? Let's just say, for the sake of argument, it's the way you look, even though I know that that's probably not the main factor. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, you're not a very attractive dude. You're not good at, interacting with women. The absolute worst thing you can do is continue to soak in your own pity and not improve the other areas of your life. At least, you're 5'2". I'm sorry, you can't fucking grow to 6'5". I'm sorry, you got a big forehead. Unless you do surgery, there's nothing you could do to fix it. And so what you need to do is improve the other areas of your life so that you're a more well-rounded person, and that these little small intricacies about your face or your physical appearance aren't that big of a deal. If you're going to the gym and you're in great physical shape, you have a great body, if you have wealth, if you're very successful, if you're very, popular and prominent, these are all things that women care about too. If you know how to carry yourself, right? If you know how to treat other people, if you're smooth, right? If you got riz, right? All these things matter. People in the black pill want to pretend like, oh, this shit doesn't matter. Your physical appearance is the only thing that's important. Oh, bullshit. I'm not sitting here and saying that if you went to the gym or started making money or did any of these self-improvement habits that we obviously preach all the time, that you're just going to be drowning in bitches and that your DMs are going to start getting flooded and that it's going to change life for you forever. I'm not saying that at all, right? As somebody who's been through this and as somebody that's not like drop dead gorgeous supermodel status, I know that improving yourself does not automatically translate like that. Like you're just going to turn around one day and your whole life's going to change because the amount of women who's going to want you is going to be unbearable. It does not work like that. But what you can do is put yourself in a better position so that when you meet women, right, when you meet somebody that you think is attractive, you're in a better position to be able to talk to these women and develop relationships with them. And you don't have this toxic mindset that, oh, no matter what I do, I'm doomed because my fucking nose is too big, or, I don't have a good jawline, or I can't grow fucking chin hair. Okay. And the crazy thing is, like, I'm sure you guys have seen it on social media before, on TikTok, Twitter. You see, what's her name? Sniper Wolf, right? You see the boyfriend that she was with. You're telling me that dude is a 10? You're telling me that guy is just drop dead gorgeous and he pulled her because he was so good looking, right? And you see how Sniper Wolf looks like. Let's be honest. She attractive, right? She a good looking woman, right? And black pillars try to convince you always because of his physical appearance, or, maybe he had money or whatever. Like, no, that dude was not that good looking by any standard of the imagination. That dude was not Chris Pratt or Chris Evans or any type of Chris. I mean, I don't even know if his name was Chris. That's funny. I don't even know the dude's name. Appearance is not the only thing that will get you into a good relationship. These people who would say that this, that, and the third, it's because I look this way, that's why I'm not getting girls. It's a complete cope, man. It's a complete cope. So if you're somebody that believes in this type of stuff, you need to literally wash that out of your mind. Odds are some people are just genetically better looking than others, right? That is a fact. That is just a fact. And, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. We can argue about that all we want. There are certain facial features that are more attractive than others, right? Being taller is always going to be more desirable than being short. I don't care which way you spin it. And that's just the brutal reality. But the thing is, also, we cannot pretend that doing these other things won't help you. Like, when the fuck in a situation have you ever looked at a dude that's fat and a dude that's shredded and been like, that fat dude probably looks better? It just doesn't happen, right? And on top of the fact, if you're, not taking care of yourself, don't know how to act with women, don't know how to, behave yourself, don't know how to speak, it only makes things worse. It only further exacerbates the predetermined belief that people have of you based on your appearance. At least maybe you're not that good looking, you got a big forehead like me, you got small lips, you can't grow fucking beard, whatever the case is, right? At least you can kind of put to bed all those assumptions or predetermined beliefs that people may have of you based on your appearance, right? Depending on the way you act, depending on the way your body looks, depending on the way you dress, right? You can put to bed some of those things by the other stuff that you do. I'm sure you've seen fat dudes with good-looking girls, dudes that are balding with good-looking girls. How does that happen? You would think that's a fucking accident? No. You know how those guys end up with those girls? Is because they don't tell themselves, oh, I'm too ugly to end up with this chick. Oh, I'm this, that, and the third. If they end up with those girls that are, I guess, too good for them, right? You know what they do? They're like, holy shit, I'm him. They're not sitting there, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. She's gonna leave me. She's gonna cheat on me. Oh, she's gonna, bro, stop doing that to yourself. Have some fucking self-respect. But at the same time, I'm smart enough to understand, like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna marry Margot Robbie. I'm probably not gonna end up dating Zoe Kravitz, and that's okay. There are plenty of women out there that I find attractive that will like me for me. And so you got to look at it that way. You got to stop focusing on my facial features and all that. Boo-hoo. Stop. Cry yourself a river. No one cares. I guarantee you 99% of these people, and actually, matter of fact, I know 99% of these people, if they actually cared about their hygiene or put in work in the gym or just fucking did any sort of protocol to better their health, would look even better than I do or you do. Like, a lot of these guys could probably be good-looking dudes. Way better than any of us could imagine, even with us trying. But they're too busy complaining, bitching about this, that, and the third. Oh, my fucking eyebrows too high. My fucking left testicles too low. Like, shut up, bro. And I'm sorry if this video is coming off a little too aggressive, but I need to put this to rest. We can't have these people in the community anymore. I'm sorry. It needs to die. This black pill community needs to die. Now, again, there should be something said. There should be, some grains of information taken from the fact that certain facial features are just universally seen as more attractive, right? We can't just pretend like sharp jawlines aren't universally seen as more attractive, right? Women prefer facial hair on men. Like we can't ignore these things, but at the same time, we can't act like this is the only thing that matters, right? How much of a bitch would I look sitting here and complaining, oh, I got small lips. How am I gonna kiss a girl? Like, they'll never like me. They'll go, like, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. We all got our pluses and minuses, and some people are better off looking than others. It's okay. That doesn't mean you're gonna fucking die alone, bro. Especially coming from men, man. It's so disappointing. This is the type of shit that girls do. They stare at themselves too long in the mirror and say, oh my God, this eyelash is not as good as this one. Oh my God, like, my contour is not here. Like, I gotta plump my lips. Like, you sound like a bitch, bro. I'm sorry. This is the type of shit that women do. And I'm not, I'm not trying to be sexist, misogynist, anything like that, but I'm trying to get through to these men any sort of way how stupid they sound. I'm trying to get them to hear how stupid they sound. You've been staring at the fucking mirror for too long. What does Kendrick Lamar say? He said, you've been in the mirror more than the bitches. Shout out to K Dot. But yeah, that's how I feel about you guys. Like, get the fuck out the mirror. Go do something with your life. Go develop a skill set. And shit, if you're that concerned with your appearance, go do something about it. Hit the gym. Get a skincare routine. Get a fucking haircut. Shit, if you really care that much, go get fucking surgery, so you can stop bitching about it. I'm not even kidding, man. It's really getting to that point, man. If you need lip injections, right? If you need, I don't know, filler, whatever it is that you need to do to feel good about yourself, shit. I'm never gonna tell somebody that that's the first thing they should do. But if it'll get you to stop bitching about your situation and make you feel better about yourself, hey, maybe you should do it. The one thing I'm tired of is people complaining, people making excuses, people saying that there's nothing I can do. We're in 2020 fucking 3, dude. We got women turning into men and men turning into women. And you're complaining about, oh, my eyebrow, oh, I can't grow a beard. Motherfucker, there's so much you could do, or at least try to do, rather than sitting on the internet and complaining in Reddit forums. Like, let's be real, bro. Let's be real. And so, yeah, man, that's all I want you guys to do, is to actually take action in your situation. Stop complaining about it. Stop focusing on it. Again, you should care about your appearance to a certain degree. Like, you got to make sure you're brushing your teeth and all that, and, getting your hair cut. And like me, I didn't do my hair for this video, but you should try to do it when you're going out with a girl or something. But when it comes to the other stuff, you know what I mean? When it comes to stuff that you can't control, your genetics, you got to just own up. You got to work with what you got, and you got to stop fucking bitching, or at least do something about it, man. All right. That's all I got for you guys today, man. Take care. Be safe. Love all of you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bow.